Let's talk about probably one of America's most iconic performing arts venues. Probably one of the most iconic performing arts venues in the world, the Hollywood Bowl. But first, I've got to give a shout out to a couple of YouTubers, Michael Jaroch and Beatles and Friends. So thank you guys for posting these videos on your channel about the Beatles, these different concerts that take place at the Hollywood Bowl. It was a great help in doing research for this video here. Now in 2018, Michael Jaroch posted this video. It was an all-Tchaikovsky program that took place at the Hollywood Bowl. And the final piece on the concert was, of course, the 1812 Overture with a set of fireworks. And Beatles and Friends have posted on their channel the Beatles Live at the Hollywood Bowl album, which was a concert that took place in August of 1964. But that album was not released until 1977. And when you go back and watch these videos, you can definitely tell a difference in the sound quality from that Beatles concert in 64 to this all-Tchaikovsky concert in 2018. And we're going to talk about that as I go through my notes here in the video. By the way, this is the Cultural Confederacy. Welcome back to the channel. It's Friday. Hope you're all getting geared up for the weekend. If you like the video so far, please click that like button, subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram at hashtag JasonComposes. You can leave comments below. And now you can reach me at Twitter, Cultural Confederacy at Twitter. So the Hollywood Bowl is an amphitheater in the Hollywood Hills, and in 2018, it was named one of the top 10 best live music locations by Rolling Stone magazine. Its seating capacity is 17,500, and it is owned by the County of Los Angeles. It's operated by the Los Angeles Philharmonic Association, and structurally it's known for its band shell that features a unique set of arches. And the heyday of these arches was 1929 to 2003. And just before the opening of the 2004 season, these arches were replaced. By the way, the Hollywood Bowl is actually carved into the side of a hill. And it was William Reed and his son H. Ellis Reed, who in 1919 were given the task of finding a location for outdoor performances by members of the Theater Arts Alliance, headed by Christine Wetherell Stevenson. The location chosen by William and H. Ellis Reed was the Daisy Dell in Bolton Canyon, which is a popular picnic area near downtown Los Angeles, or rather Hollywood. The Communities Park and Arts Association, which was run by F.W. Blanchard, was the first group to begin construction on the bowl. Early performances at the bowl include Hollywood High School's production of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night and a women's peace concert that took place on November 11th, 1921. And on that same date, they had the first sunrise service at the venue. Now, tickets at the time were 25 cents each, with the slogan, "Popular prices will prevail." It was also home of the Los Angeles Philharmonic. And it was Frank Lloyd Wright who designed the second and third phases of the shell. But prior to 1927, the previous construction and sound quality were inferior. As I mentioned, 1929 to 2003, this heyday of the first set of arches, the bowl had a transite skin over a metal frame. But this created acoustical issues that were addressed in the 1970s and the 1980s when cardboard tubes were replaced with fiberglass ones, and this eliminated reverb but required mass electronic amplification. Now, when upgrades were attempted in 2003, many opposed these changes, citing historical preservation of the actual structure. And there were some improvements made to the stage, lighting, that sort of thing, and video monitor towers were added, 4 of them. Now, there have been several Hollywood Bowl orchestras that have performed, and probably one of its most prestigious conductors was Leopold Stokowski. But it's also had guest conductors like Felix Slatkin. And they recorded for Capitol Records in the 1950s and 1960s. Other artists who have performed at the Bowl include John Denver, Trisha Yearwood, Garth Brooks, the Beatles, as I mentioned, Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, Chicago, the Moody Blues, and Luciano Pavarotti. Now, the 2 recordings to keep in mind here, there's also another one that's out there. Actually, you can find a video of this on YouTube. It's of the Doors. And you'll also see in this video of the Doors where they do struggle during this concert to hear each other. Sometimes they sound a little out of tune. And that's because of some of the problems that were created with the construction of the Hollywood Bowl. But the 2 recordings to look out for are the Beatles Live at the Hollywood Bowl album, this concert that took place in 64 that was released, this album released in 77, and a recording of Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite and Mendelssohn's A Midsummer Night's Dream with Felix Slatkin and the Hollywood Bowl Symphony. That also on the Capitol record label. And when you listen to that recording, you can definitely hear an echo in this recording process. And that's one of the issues that they had when they were recording for mass production for these live concerts is this issue of echo or reverb. And as I mentioned, these improvements were made over the years, and this tubing was replaced in the 70s and the 80s, that time period. So I thought I'd give you a little background on the Hollywood Bowl. If you enjoyed the video, once again, please click that like button, subscribe, hit me up on Instagram at #JasonComposes, leave comments below, and now you can reach me at Twitter, Culture Confederacy at Twitter. This is the Culture Confederacy saying I'll catch you next time. Stay safe, everybody. Peace out, and God bless this great country.